even some people who said that they were themselves gay actually supported DeSantis's bill.
So what did you say so bad about Disney, and why did Twitter suspend you, and are you off suspension now?
So we're off suspension now, temporarily locked out, and it was a situation where we had a T-shirt up that was through this T-shirt company that does, parody shirts and stuff. So they put up the logo, the famous Disney logo of the Magic Kingdom, and then they wrote boycott groomers on that. I wake up and I say, hey, this is a funny T-shirt, post it up, gets a lot of retweets, people are talking about it. Goes a couple of days and it sits up there. Nobody has any problem with it. Then Palm Sunday morning, I wake up, we're about to, get the kids ready for church. And I see, oh, you've been locked out of Twitter for 12 hours because of hateful content that may have been harassing towards, and the whole list, sexual orientation, gender identity. And I'm looking at it saying, I didn't know that groomers is a gender identity now. That's a new one to me.
So we've been having a discussion on this show since Friday. I circled back to it on Monday and even today's show. Like, this Disney sexual thing isn't a joke, in my view. I think they are feminizing our culture. I think they are grooming young kids. I think they are trying to supplant parents as the primary guardians, groomers of young people's identity. I think Disney's right at the heart of that. Do you agree?
Well, I will agree on this point, because one thing that we did over at Human Events just a week before the suspension that I think had us in Disney's crosshairs was that we leaked the internal messages from the cast member forums at Disney World. Now, cast member, that's what they call their employees. So we leaked the internal forums. And what were these people saying on there, the actual employees of Disney? They were saying two things. Number one, that they didn't think that the company should be involved in politics because they thought that that's something where, why turn away half of your audience? And then number two, a lot of them, even some people who said that they were themselves gay, actually supported DeSantis's bill and said, why should a company or a teacher, someone who's not a member of the family, be involved in any of these discussions with kids at that age? That's something that should be in the realm and the purview of the parents themselves. And so many other people just saying things like, look, we're just trying to work at the park. We want to have a nice amusement park for kids to come and have a good time with mom and dad and provide that, world-class experience for them, take some pictures with the fireworks and that kind of thing. Not interested in, telling Timmy that he's going to be a Jenny now and all this kind of stuff that's going on. And so when I look at that, and I remember that one of Elon Musk's statements about his criticisms of Twitter as a platform was that Twitter increasingly was doing the bidding of their largest corporate advertisers. Well, who's one of the largest corporate advertisers in media in the entire world? It's none other, of course, than Disney. So when you add all this up, it really seems like Disney is using their corporate and financial heft to come down on the side, basically, of the people who want to support this type of behavior in schools. And to go to your next point that you were actually making, number one, we've seen numerous Disney employees at these parks and many other times be arrested for themselves dealing with child pornography or child molestation. We've also seen, and this is where DeSantis was targeting it, so many teachers across the country, public schools and private schools, a complete nationwide epidemic. Every single day, you could just go onto the Twitter machine, go into the search bar and type it in, teacher arrested, and you can find it state after state after state where this is going on. And it's kind of like when they asked, the bank robber Willie Sutton back in the day, said, why do you rob banks? He said, that's where the money is. So why are so many pedophiles ending up in teaching positions? There you go.